going to show you how to use PotionAds video generation tool right here. So the tabs that we have here are these four tabs over here: video generation. So I have a UGC talking, UGC B-roll, unboxing video, etc. I'm just going to generate one for you just to show. So the video generation is a bit more complex because the model is a bit different. So you have a combination of VO3, Sora 2, Sora 2 Pro. You can see here, for example, Sora 2 Pro supports 720p and 1024p. Sora 2 is actually about like 720p. So I rarely even use this because the output is not good enough for ads. If you're making memes and stuff, yeah, it's totally fine. But if you're making ads, I generally stick to Sora 2 Pro. VO3 is great because you can upload up to 3 images at one point in time. Okay, so you can upload any 3 images. Okay, I'll show you 1, 2, 3. And I can select all of them, and then I can generate something. The issue with VO3 is that if I upload a reference image, you can see I can only generate a video that is 16 by 9. So that is in a YouTube format. Okay, and most of the time, it's pretty weird. Yeah. So I don't normally use this for vertical video. VO3 is, if you want, you just do a prompt. You don't really upload an image or a product per se. So that's kind of the limitations of that model right there. So I'm going to generate the most expensive one right here just to show you. But you can choose the aspect ratio. So I normally choose vertical too. So if I'm creating a TikTok, Facebook ad, for example, it's a vertical video. And then I'm creating the highest resolution. I have come to realize that the 720p is not very, very good. So I rarely even use this. If you generate this output and if you're happy, it's good, but it's not very impressive to me. Yeah. Obviously, the more seconds you have, the more compute it takes. So just take note of the credits per se. Yeah, in here, I'm going to generate an 8-second video for you. And it takes about 5 minutes to process this thing. For Sora 2 Pro specifically, you can see we give the requirements here. So you can only upload one image. You can choose between 720 or 1080p. And you must upload an image of this. So for example, if I want to basically generate a 1080p video on a vertical format, I need to upload an image of the same thing. Okay, what I recommend to you guys, which I will give you a template of as well, is that you go to Canva over here. So you can see, right, I have a Canva of a bunch of products right here. So what you want to do is you can use a template like this. You insert the image of your product over here, and then you just go and export it. You're going to export it in the same dimensions. In JPEG or PNG does not matter. What matters is the dimension over here. Okay, when you go and upload your video, you select from gallery. Okay, you first have to choose the image, right? So you can see here, there are some images that are incompatible. So when they're incompatible, you actually cannot use it in the model at all. You need to upload the exact dimensions, which is 1020, 1792, for example. So I'm going to choose my Chuggy cup over here. I'm going to use one selected image. Okay, and you can see there's only exactly one image required. So that's what Sora's limitation is. Okay, then I'm going to put in my prompt. Okay, normally when you prompt, right, I will recommend you to try to always say this is a something first. So you put this is a product. This is your product. So this is a teacup. Okay, you want to put it in so that at least the model understands what this is or what you're feeding it. That is the best result that I've gotten so far after using these models right here. So I tell them this is a whatever. So generate me a video of an elderly Caucasian couple walking on the beach while enjoying this cup of tea. Their grandchildren are beside them and having fun. Okay, so yeah, just check. You can see your aspect ratio is about 1080p vertical. I'm choosing this model over here. I'm choosing the number of seconds. Okay, and then I'm gonna generate the video. Once it starts generating the video, it's gonna have this status right here. So you can see everything's okay. It takes about 2 to 6 minutes, and it really does take that amount of time. In the meantime, you're free to leave this page as your generation runs. Okay, so you don't have to worry about, hey, I have to wait every 6 minutes just for one video. Okay, what you can do, right, you can stack multiple processings at one time. So for example, I'm generating this image in the meantime, right? Where do I go and find it if I go into another page? Okay, I'm going to go to AI generations. I'm going to go to video, and then you can see here the queue is processing this. So right now it's processing this piece of video right here. When it's done, this watch button will appear, and then you can go and watch your video. Okay, so I'm going to show you, for example, this over here. So this is an example right here. So I'm gonna just gonna get the same glasses. I hope the glasses is here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, the glasses over here. Optional person preference. So I'll say Caucasian woman in their 30s is a mom. Okay. Uh, okay. The accent here, we have about five accents here. I'm going to choose American first. And then say the woman is strolling along her neighborhood with her children and a pram. Okay, I'm going to choose Sora 2 Pro. Okay. Person reference, you can kind of, if you want to upload a person reference, you can. I don't really see like crazy good results of this, but I prefer to put the text in basically. Um, okay, and then yeah, 1080p once again, Sora 2 Pro, and then the image right there. Okay, so once you're done writing your stuff, then you can press generate once again. Okay, you give it some time, and you can see this status comes in. Once this status comes in, you're basically free to leave this page, right? So I can go back to the AI generations page, and then I can go to videos. And as I mentioned just now, it really does take 2 to 6 minutes. It's more about 5 to 6 minutes than 2 minutes, honestly. Yeah, and it depends on the number of seconds. Um, when you start generating, you will start getting better at prompting. Okay, but just keep in mind that when you do prompt, right, try to give as much detail as possible so that they actually can generate something that's realistic for you. Okay, if someone is shouting, screaming, like do mention they're shouting and screaming, etc., etc. Yep. Okay. So that's basically it. You can play around with this. You can see some of the references as well. Um, yeah, but okay, we will wait for the generations to finish. In the meantime, I'll tell you the billing is over here. So try to be as transparent as possible of how much credits you have or whatever. And then I have a auto purchase credits as well. So um, if you want to don't want to keep like buying credits or whatever, there's an auto purchase here. So that when it dips below a certain amount, you can just buy these credits and it'll auto charge your card basically. For the team, there is unlimited team, so you can invite as many people as possible. And of course, like everybody in your team, you can see, it's like I can see how much you have generated in the past. If you guys are in the same business, so I'm in this OXG account here, I can see what Sheena has created for me, for example. Yeah. So yeah. And then you can feel free to invite as many people as possible so that everybody in your team can, in a sense, collaborate or use the same tools, whatever, blah blah blah. Okay, if you want to remove someone from your team, you can just remove the member and stuff like that. Yeah. In the future, right, we are gonna create like the custom AI avatars. We're gonna allow you to upload your image and likeness, and then you can go and create videos on your own. And that's why the beta process. Yeah, we just want to improve over time. Okay, so feel free to send us feedback any point in time, and so we'll try to fix any bugs. That's number one. Number two is that I want to help you achieve your business objective. I do drop shipping as well. So like obviously I do understand the product per se, and I do want to improve the product. So I want to make it very easy to create ads in the future. Okay. Anything about hey, and whenever you give your feedback, right, you just put it in like I want to be able to for example, produce 30 creatives for photo ads so I can run in Meta. Yeah. When you give your suggestions for product, always put it in this context of like, I want to be able to do XXX. So then it's easier for our product and dev team to basically break that down, and then we can see how we can actually build that for you. Yeah. So just always tell us what your end outcome is so then we can reverse engineer for you as well. Okay. Yeah. And okay. So as we're waiting, I really hope I'm just waiting for one to finish, honestly. Um, Oh yeah, sorry. One more thing. So sometimes right, you might see an error. Okay. So for example here, uh, if the video model returns you an error, right, it basically means that they are rejecting your request. The reason why they reject your request, right, is because they have some policies of AI. So for example, if you sometimes it rejects body parts per se because they don't want you to, how to say, like, generate random body parts of people. Sometimes they also reject faces. So if you upload a very specific person or whatever, they will probably reject it. However, what I see, or what I realize, is that they don't reject when you actually just type what you want. So you don't upload a specific face or whatever, but you just type exactly what you want. Generally, they are okay with generating any random faces per se. But if you upload a very specific face, sometimes they will flag it. Yeah. Okay, that's the first error. If you see this billing hard limit has been reached, please let us know. I will check the API side and then we will help remove that for you. But yeah, so if you actually do see this, like, please let me know ASAP. I can fix this. Yeah. So just now, as I mentioned, the moderation system. So basically, the reason why, yeah, some people, they like personal privacy. You can't really upload faces, so they do moderate it sometimes. That's how OpenAI is a bit strict, per se. Yeah. Yes, okay. There are other errors like this where you upload the wrong photo image. So you should not be able to upload the wrong photo image. Yeah, please use the Canva, for example, and then you can go and create a custom size here, and then you can go and create your images. Yeah. Just to let you know, if you're unsure of the images, you can select the model first, right? And you can see here 720, 1280, whatever. This is the 1080p one. So what I do is that I go to Canva, and then I press plus, I press custom size, and then the width is 1024, and then the height is 1792. Yeah, this is if you want 1080p video. If you want the reverse, then you just reverse this as well. Yeah, you just create a design, and then you upload your image here, and then you go and export this image, and then you upload the image to PotionAds. Yeah, that's basically it. Okay, I do hope that at least one is finished. Okay, great. Yeah. So the model sometimes is buggy or whatever. Yeah, it also produces audio. But what you I normally do is that, okay, let me play the video for you. Yeah. So what I normally like to do is that I go and generate a bunch of stuff in PotionAds. Okay, go and download it. Okay, I do like to generate the 12-second one so that at least have some bunch of footage right here, and then I can bring it into CapCut. I bring it to CapCut or whatever, and then I go and do my thing over here. Yeah. So this is the best process that I've seen so far. So you think of this as your clips generator, and then you go and edit your stuff over here. You go and bunch up the clips over here. But at least the clips that you get it immediately, and then you can work with it as well. Okay. Do let us know if you have any other product suggestions. Just drop it in the WhatsApp chat. Yep. Thank you.